Prepare to journey into the unknown as we explore the realm of unsolved mysteries. Throughout history, humanity has been captivated by tales of inexplicable disappearances, ancient legends, and just outright puzzling events. Join us as we uncover the mysteries that continue to baffle and intrigue us, leaving us questioning what lies beyond the realm of our understanding. Let's begin with the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle, the infamous stretch of the Atlantic that has swallowed up ships and planes without a trace. This is one that has baffled generations of sailors, pilots, scientists, and mystery enthusiasts. Our journey begins here, in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, in a region bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. The Bermuda Triangle, an area covering roughly 500,000 square miles, has been the stage for countless unexplained disappearances. Stories of ships and aircraft vanishing in calm weather, compasses going haywire, and eerie fog descending upon the sea have fueled the lore of the Bermuda Triangle for centuries. But what does science have to say about all this? Some suggest that the triangle's mysteries can be attributed to natural phenomena like rogue waves or magnetic anomalies. Others point to human error or equipment failure as the more likely culprits. It's easy to let our imaginations run wild with tales of alien abductions or lost civilizations wielding advanced technology. But the truth is often less glamorous. Yet, it's essential to remember that while science provides answers, it doesn't always dispel the sense of mystery. Even with rational explanations at our disposal, the Bermuda Triangle continues to capture our collective curiosity. It's a testament to our human fascination with the unknown, our relentless pursuit of knowledge, and our undying spirit of exploration. From the depths of the ocean, we take to the skies with the intriguing case of Amelia Earhart, the aviation pioneer who disappeared without a trace. Amelia Earhart, a name synonymous with courage, ambition, and mystery, embarked on her ambitious attempt to circumnavigate the globe in 1937. This daring feat, had it been successful, would have cemented her place as one of the greatest aviators of all time. However, fate had other plans. Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, took off from New Guinea on July 2nd, only to vanish somewhere over the Pacific. The world held its breath, waiting for news that never came. Earhart's disappearance sparked one of the most extensive sea and air searches in history. But despite all efforts, no trace of the brave aviator or her aircraft was ever found. Over the years, numerous theories have attempted to explain what might have happened. Some suggest they ran out of fuel and plunged into the Pacific, their aircraft swallowed by the vast ocean. Others propose they crashed on an uninhabited island, living out their days as castaways. There's even a theory that Earhart was captured by the Japanese, accused of being a spy. Yet, none of these theories have been substantiated with definitive proof. The mystery deepens with the ongoing search efforts. Expeditions led by the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery, or TIGAR, have been exploring the remote Nicomaroro Island, where some believe Earhart may have landed and eventually perished. Artifacts recovered from the island, including fragments of a woman's shoe and a navigational sextant box, hint at a possible connection to Earhart, yet nothing conclusive has been found. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart is a tale of courage and mystery, a puzzle that continues to captivate us. It's a reminder of the dangers faced by pioneers, the price paid for the progress we often take for granted. As we soar through the clouds of uncertainty, the mystery of Amelia Earhart continues to baffle us. This enigma, like the vast sky she once flew, remains boundless and intriguing. Descending from the skies, we touch down on the enigmatic grounds of the lost colony of Roanoke, an English settlement that mysteriously disappeared without a trace. Our narrative unfurls in the closing years of the 16th century, when an ambitious group of over 100 English settlers made landfall on island, in what is known today as North Carolina. They harbored the dream of staking their claim as the first permanent English settlement in the New World. However, their aspirations seemed to dissolve into thin air when a supply ship returned some 3 years later to find the colony deserted. The settlers had vanished, and the only remnant of their existence was the eerie word Croatoan, etched into a nearby post. The fate of the Roanoke colony remains one of history's most tantalizing unsolved mysteries. A variety of theories have emerged in attempts to decipher what might have occurred. One theory that has gained substantial traction is the suggestion of assimilation with the local Native American tribes. It's believed that the colonists, grappling with the harsh conditions and a notable scarcity of resources, may have turned to the local tribes for aid. Over time, these English settlers might have become a part of these tribes, absorbing their customs, language, and ways of life. The possibility of the Native Americans assuming control of the colony cannot be entirely dismissed either. Given the colonists' struggle for survival, the more seasoned tribes could have easily overpowered them. The lost colony of Roanoke was inhabited by a mix of settlers, including families and single men. The colonists were skilled and determined, attempting to create a new life in an entirely unfamiliar land. Yet, their struggle against the elements and the daunting task of building a settlement from scratch would have been incredibly challenging. While the assimilation theory is compelling, another hypothesis suggests a less peaceful fate. It speculates that the settlers might have been eradicated by an unknown disease or a violent conflict, either amongst themselves or with a neighboring tribe. This theory has yet to be conclusively proven, but adds another layer of intrigue to the enduring mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke. Leaping from the pages of history, we now turn to the daring hijacking and disappearance of a man known only as D.B. Cooper. This mysterious figure, who vanished over the Pacific Northwest in 1971, remains an enigma to this day. On the eve of Thanksgiving, a man identifying himself as Dan Cooper purchased a one-way ticket from Portland to Seattle. Once aboard the plane, he revealed his deadly intentions by passing a note to the stewardess, claiming he had a bomb. The plane landed in Seattle, where he demanded and received $200,000 in ransom and 4 parachutes. Once his demands were met, Cooper instructed the plane to fly towards Mexico. But over the Pacific Northwest, he did the unthinkable. He leapt into the frigid night sky, parachute strapped on with the ransom money, never to be seen again. The FBI launched one of the most extensive and longest investigations in its history, codenamed Norjack. Despite combing the possible landing zone, questioning countless suspects, and even recovering a small portion of the ransom money, Cooper's true identity and fate remain unknown. Over the years, a multitude of theories have risen from the depths of this mystery. Some suggest Cooper was a seasoned criminal or perhaps a daring thrill seeker. Others believe he was a desperate man, driven to extremes by circumstances unknown. Some even propose he was a Vietnam War veteran, skilled in survival and evasion tactics, while others claim he perished that cold November night, his body lost to the wilderness. Despite the relentless pursuit of truth, the FBI officially closed the case in 2016, citing a lack of credible leads. However, the legend of D.B. Cooper continues to captivate, inspiring movies, books, and the occasional armchair detective. A man, a plane, and a parachute have woven a tale that has endured for over half a century. The mystery of D.B. Cooper remains one of the most captivating unsolved cases in American history. As we parachute into the unknown, the legend of D.B. Cooper continues to confound us. Moving on, we now turn to the chilling case of the Springfield Three, a case that has baffled investigators for decades. In the early hours of June 7, 1992, in the town of Springfield, Missouri, 3 women, Cheryl Levitt, her daughter Susie Streeter, and Susie's friend Stacy McCall, vanished without a trace. Despite the house being undisturbed and their cars parked outside, there was no sign of the 3 women. The only clue was a broken porch light. The case quickly became one of the most infamous missing persons cases in American history. Despite extensive investigations, thousands of leads, and numerous suspects, the case remains unsolved. Theories have swirled around their disappearance, some suggesting they were abducted by a stranger, others speculating about foul play by someone they knew. Some even suggest they stumbled onto a crime and were taken to silence them. Yet, none of these theories have been proven, and the fate of the Springfield Three remains a haunting mystery. As we delve into this chilling case, the Springfield Three serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. As we continue our journey into the unknown, the Springfield Three, like D.B. Cooper, remind us that some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved. From the daring mystery in Springfield, we now sail into the eerie mystery of the Mary Celeste. In the year 1872, this American merchant brigantine was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean. Her sails were partially set, her lifeboat was missing, but her cargo of alcohol was largely untouched. The captain's logbook, last updated 10 days prior, offered no clue as to the fate of the 10-man crew, nor the captain's wife and their 2-year-old daughter. Speculation has swirled around their disappearance. Did they abandon ship during a natural disaster, only to be lost at sea? Were they victims of foul play, or did they succumb to an alcohol-induced frenzy, as some theories suggest? Despite the absence of any signs of struggle or foul play, the crew of the Mary Celeste vanished, leaving behind a maritime enigma that has baffled investigators for over a century and a half. As we navigate the waters of this mystery, the Mary Celeste remains a ghost ship shrouded in fog. From the haunted seas, we now delve into the myth of Atlantis, a civilization lost to time and memory. This fabled city, first penned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, has sparked countless theories and interpretations about its possible location and fate. Some suggest Atlantis sank beneath the waves following a catastrophic earthquake, forever burying its advanced society beneath the sea. Others propose it never existed at all, a mere metaphorical construct Plato employed to critique his own society. Yet Atlantis's allure persists. It symbolizes the enchantment of lost civilizations, the tantalizing mystery of the unknown. Its grandeur, its wisdom, its downfall, all serve as a mirror to our own civilizations. Could we, like Atlantis, fall victim to our own hubris and vanish without a trace? Or will we learn from their supposed mistakes and steer clear of a similar fate? As we plumb the depths of this legend, Atlantis continues to captivate our imagination. From ancient myths, we now turn to a modern horror, the unsolved case of the Zodiac Killer. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Northern California was gripped by fear, a reign of terror orchestrated by an individual who came to be known as the Zodiac Killer. This unidentified serial killer was not only known for his brutal murders, but also for the chilling letters and ciphers he sent to the press and the police, taunting them with his cryptic messages and threats. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror began in December 1968, when 2 teenagers were shot and killed in a lover's lane in Vallejo. Over the next few months, more victims fell prey to this ruthless predator, each death increasing the palpable fear that gripped the region. But what made the Zodiac Killer truly terrifying were the letters, each one a chilling testament to his murderous intent. Encoded within these communications were complex ciphers, puzzles that he claimed held the key to his identity. Despite the best efforts of cryptographers and law enforcement, only one has been definitively solved, leaving us to wonder who this killer truly was.